And to build up to the awards tonight, I'm delighted to have with me a true legend of world sport from ground zero in Monaco. He's a six-time Olympic champion in track cycling and a member of the Laureus Academy, Sir Chris Hoy. Thanks so much for your time, Sir Chris. We're calling these awards the Night of Champions here on WION, and how apt, because nowhere else, perhaps only at the opening ceremony of the Olympics, are there so many sporting superstars all under one roof at the same time?
Yeah, it's a huge honour to be part of. To be an Academy member is amazing. You know, you look around the room and you see the kind of people that you cheered on and you supported on TV as a child and as you grew up. So I'm very proud to be part of the Laureus Academy, and great that we can do something positive for the rest of the world, to raise money and to improve the world through sport.
You know, Sir Chris, for most, Laureus is all about the awards. But what you really do is use sport to do good. It's a strange world that we live in, quite a bit of inequality. But sport has the power to heal, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it was Nelson Mandela who was the person who helped to form Laureus in the very beginning. And he said that sport has the power to change the world. And I believe it does. It's a very powerful tool. You know, and it's there for anybody at any age, any level of ability, even in the most impoverished parts of the world. Sport is so important to bring people together, and it's great for your health, it's great for your mental health, it's great for the social side of things too. But Laureus aims to fund lots of projects around the world which help to improve the lives of people through sport, and they're doing a great job, and we hope to do even more in the future.
Now, 2018 was such a great year for sport, Sir Chris, and it reflects in your list of nominees. Obviously, I can't ask you who's going to win, but a look at, say, the men's nominees first. Novak Djokovic, Lewis Hamilton, LeBron James, Eliud Kipchoge, Luka Modric, Kylian Mbappe. What a list, and all the very best in their respective sporting disciplines.
Yeah, I mean, they all have the right to say that they could be the ultimate champion this year. It's each one of them has had an incredible year. From Lewis Hamilton, for example, to become a five-time world champion in F1 is incredible. Novak Djokovic, in such a competitive era, you know, to continue to keep winning Grand Slams, to win at Wimbledon, it's yeah, incredible. But who knows who's going to win it? But yeah, any one of those, the nominees, would be a worthy winner.
And in a year of the Winter Olympics, Chris, you would expect to see many of you know, the winter sports stars in the nominees list. There are two sports in the sportswoman category, Mikaela Shiffrin and Esther Ledecka. There are also two tennis players, but also Simone Biles, whose triumph at the World Gymnastics Championships was so special, given what US Gymnastics was going through with the fallout of the sexual abuse case.
Yeah, it's wide open. You know, Simona Biles, I think, was one of the most high-profile athletes this year, and her World Championship success was outstanding. But Ledecka, yeah, I think, you know, to win Olympic golds in different sports, Winter Olympic golds, that's, as far as I'm aware, I don't think it's been done before. Certainly not in the modern era. So. Yeah, it seems it's almost not enough to just be the best in your sport. You seem to have to take it to another level entirely. So, yeah, whoever wins the female sports person of the year will certainly have earned it.
From an Indian perspective, Sir Chris, we have Vinesh Phogat in the running for comeback of the year. She's up against the likes of Lindsey Vonn and Tiger Woods. But as Indian sport grows, do you think we should expect more Indians to be up here amongst the best in the world?
Absolutely, why not? I mean, you know, it's a huge country, a huge number of people living there, and I guess it's giving them the opportunity to get into sport. And if you give them, yeah, the chance to show what they can do, then they clearly will shine at the highest level. So it's about opportunity, it's about facilities, it's about funding, but I guess it's about, at that first stage, getting the interest into sport and giving them the chance to show how good they can be. And when you see, you know, the number of top Indian athletes over the years, clearly the talent is there, and the number of people are there. So it's about opportunities, and it's, you know, it's a chicken and egg scenario. You've got to have the facilities and the money first before you can get the athletes, but it's hard to get the money in the first place too.
So, Chris, one place where I think that the Academy, will be quite confused as to who to pick as a winner is in the Team of the Year category. It's the year of the Football World Cup, rather it was the year of the Football World Cup, and France are nominated. Mercedes have won a fifth straight Constructors title. The Ryder Cup was enthralling for Europe. And who can forget Real Madrid's hat-trick of Champions League titles?
It is, and I think it comes down to what sports you're most passionate about. You know, you can't really compare it. You can't say one is better than the other because they're all so different, but they've all earned their right to be in that list of nominees, and whoever wins it will, as I say, will have earned it, I'm sure. But it's down to who you have the most, or who the fans and who the people who are voting have the most passion for. So it's, yeah, you certainly think we're here in Monaco, Formula One Grand Prix. You know, it's the heart of F1. With Mercedes being 5 times Constructors champions, they would have a very good chance.
Okay, one final question, Sir Chris. Not only have you got some great nominees, you also have a huge turnout of sporting stars in attendance. It is a high-profile event, but where would you want to see these awards, say, in 5 years from now?
Well, 5 years from now, I hope that we have raised the profile, or the awards are even bigger, and the awareness around the world. So when you go anywhere, any country in the world, and you say Laureus Sports Awards, they know immediately what you're talking about. And it's, you know, we have in the Academy some of the most well-known athletes of all time, and we have, you know, an amazing charity, amazing foundation that's doing so much to try and improve the world through sport. So I think we need to keep raising the profile. And hopefully, you know, athletes know about it, but the general public, I think, needs to know more about it. So hopefully, spreading the word in India as well. Obviously, that's a big part of it too. So yeah, I hope it's even bigger and better, and even more people are aware of Laureus and the work they do.
So, Chris, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. Thank you very much for joining us exclusively here on WION, and have a great ceremony.
Thank you very much.